All right, did it work? We're gonna see if Randall, can you hear me? Hopefully the mic's on. Let's see here. Otherwise, I can just take this off. Okay, awesome. It's working. We're good. Randall's on here. Ray, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to show up here before we get into things, but just wanted to chat going into the lawn care season here. We still have a lot of snow on the ground, so it's not going to happen anytime super quick here, but we're going to talk about it anyways because I'm excited about it. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely tired of the snow. It's been a super long winter. I wanted to touch on that a little bit here too. I actually was not expecting this. We got between 80 and 90 inches this year, so it was a pretty wild ride for us up here. Ready to see green. Yeah, it's going to be quite some time before I do because typically our grass for whatever reason takes a long time to green up around here. Although I did see it was 40 today and it was 40 degrees yesterday, and alongside the road I did see some poor grass or weeds or whatever trying to pop up. So I did get to see a tiny bit of green, which was kind of cool, but for the most part, stuff, if it is showing at all, it's just toast. Let's see here. Just noticed you are only an hour north of me. Are you down in the cities? Must be somewhere down there. Let me know, Ray. Yeah, I'm up in Princeton. That's yeah, that's about an hour north of the Twin Cities. So sounds like a decent income for that amount of snow. Yeah, it's all right. We do a lot of good commercial work and high-end residential jobs, so we do make pretty decent money. We don't have any like super huge lots, so that kind of I guess cuts into it. It'd be nice to sit on a lot, run a skid steer, run a truck, just go back and forth for hours, and that's really kind of how you make the money up here. Get on some of them bigger commercial lots, seems like. Rosemount. Oh yeah. Yep. I'd have to I don't go down to the cities very often, but definitely have been through Rosemount before. Wow. That's a good one. So we really didn't have a whole lot of trouble this winter. It was pretty good to us. The big one was that bracket. I don't know if you saw it or not, but we had a bracket that broke on our snowplow, which I was able to fix myself, so nothing super crazy expensive there. Out front, we had some repairs on the snowplow too with the cylinders. I had to take those in, and we got that taken care of. And so I don't know. We probably have, I don't know, between a grand and two into snow repairs with the snow blower and stuff. So not very bad at all. It was really good, and we didn't actually even break anything on the trucks this year. They were super good to us, and those are some high mileage trucks, so that was awesome. Drew, what's up? I've seen a few of your live streams. Drew's Property Management. Didn't get as much snow as you did in the north, but it was enough. Yeah, hard to find a place to put all the snow. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, was it down in Edina or Eden Prairie or something? There was a Target, and I saw a huge pile of snow down there on the news with a Target shopping cart on top that some kids had hauled up there. That was kind of funny. I got a kick out of that. There's not much room left even still, like if we got a half a foot of snow, we'd be in trouble still. So there's a lot out there. Oh yeah, I just watched oh gosh, what was it? Your video just the other day. Looked like you were driving a Ford. Is that yours, Elite, or is that a rental truck again? The old Power Stroke. Yeah, those are some really big lots. I've talked about it before, but I've done some Walmarts and that can be kind of a headache, especially like a 24-hour place back when they were 24 hours. I'm not sure if Walmarts are still 24 hours or not. I know ours in town here is not. I think they close at like midnight or 11 or something like that. So that's always hard when you got a place that's open for 24 hours, but it's like with a Lowe's or a Best Buy, that would be a little bit easier at least. Oh, that's yours. Wow. Interesting. I can't say I saw that coming. So they all make decent trucks though today. So do you just who do you I guess you had that what was that, a GMC? Who did you rent that through? Because I don't really know of any companies around here that rent trucks like that. Like that's pretty sweet. Maybe it was a loaner from the dealership. I can't remember exactly, but be kind of nice if you could just like actually demo trucks with work, but I could see them getting trashed. So my 99 didn't appreciate the 20 Band-Aid repair. Oof. Yeah, it's always tough when those old trucks just kind of bite the bullet. They're just done, or bite the dust rather. All right, I was reading that other comment. Excited for fall cleanups. I just got a dumper dog. Little wonder. That's how I found you. Was searching for mounting options. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed making those videos. We did a not a little wonder. What's that one that Echo makes? I can't remember. It was my buddy Sean's. That thing was pretty sweet to mount, and then I did my Billy Goat as well. So, which video did you watch, Ray? I'd be curious to know. Was it the Billy Goat one, or was it the? I cannot remember that for the life of me. I should look it up. What's the name of that newer one? Oh, the Bearcat. Yeah, the Bearcat. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. They're still not super popular yet, but that thing worked out really well for my friend, and I mean, he would highly recommend them. I know that. I'm shocked he's not in here actually right now. He'll probably go back and watch it later. He'll leave you a comment on how it's working out if he sees this. So, let's see here. I was trying to put it off one more year, but I knew it wasn't long before her final voyage of mulching. Yeah, they just, oh, work trucks. And they're terribly expensive still. I thought they would go down in price a little bit, but they just, I mean, they have a little bit, but not enough still. I'm gonna just keep pushing mine. My Chevy has 207,000 miles on it, and my Ram has like 140 something thousand. So definitely not afraid of higher mileage work trucks, but I mean, a 99, that's getting really up there in age. So yeah, time to move on, I guess. But I definitely am looking forward to doing some spring cleanups, doing some dethatchings, and doing some fertilizer as well. We're going to be doing fertilizer again this year. I was kind of thinking getting out of it, honestly. It's been kind of a brutal game for us. The last 2 years were just super dry. We really struggled. We had people dropping off because they didn't want to obviously pay for fertilizer if we weren't going to get rain to water it in. A lot of our yards here in this part of the state aren't irrigated, and they're actually fairly large, so that kind of stunk. But I don't know. We'll see. We're actually in the process of sending out contracts right now, so we'll see who all comes in this year for what and who falls off. It won't last with emissions they make us use now. Yeah, it's pretty sad, isn't it? Oh man, those pre-emissions trucks were really nice. Only 8K more than new GMC truck back in '04. Yeah, that's really not that bad. It's a nice truck too. That's a crew cab long box truck. I have a soft spot for those. Those things can do work. They kind of stink to plow snow with though. Well, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but if you watch our plowing videos and our well, even our lawn care videos, Kettler and I are expecting another one, so that's very exciting. But it's going to make things a little bit interesting going into this next year. Kind of an interesting fact. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but uh, what was it? When Wesley was born, Kettler actually worked until 2 days before he was born. We were out doing fall cleanups, so she's a troop. But I don't know. We're gonna have to probably come up with something different for this go around because we still do. I mean, this will be our second one. I'm a little bit nervous to be honest, but I don't know. We always tend to figure things out, and I'm sure things will work out for the best. So a crew cab long bed truck that actually has a tight turn. Be interesting. Mine does not turn very sharp at all. That thing is terrible. Yeah, thank you guys very much. Yeah, we're super excited, but it's going to be throwing a wrench into things for sure. Thank you very much. That's awesome. We're very excited though. It's kids are well worth it. But one of the things that bothers me the most about doing YouTube is when I get nasty comments about my kids and dragging my wife out. That gets to me. I try to not, draw too much attention to that type of stuff. I don't like to give, haters the attention, but that one just kind of kind of gets me right here. So, uh, awesome content. Thanks for the videos. Big fan of your channel. Yeah, thanks, John. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys watching. I wanted to come on here and just formally thank you guys all too for watching, it's been a great winter for us on YouTube. You guys really stepped up to the plate and clicked on our videos this winter. So thank you guys very much for that. Haters gonna hate. That's right. Oh, I like this one. Put a plow on the minivan. Just might have to. It's a little shorter than the crew cab long box. So actually, for next winter, I'm exploring going back to the crew cab long box truck for plowing. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'd like to put a different plow on it, something that's wider, so that way when I turn, the back tires like to run over things. Like if I'm running along like a flower bed or something, when I turn, The plow, like, it's kind of hard to explain, but when you turn, the plow doesn't get everything if you have to swing it wide. So you got to make a lot more turns. Just kind of makes things a lot more painful when plowing. You can be a lot more efficient with a shorter truck. So hopefully, if I can get a wider plow, though, I can reach more going around corners. It's kind of difficult to explain if you've never plowed before, but I used to run over a lot of people's flower beds with my crew cab long box truck. This one, the not the short, the regular, the regular cab long bed truck has been a lot better. We wrecked a lot less stuff this year, so that's awesome. Perfect. Yeah, the kids definitely need siblings for sure. We didn't want Wesley to be an only child, so it's already going to be kind of tough for him to adapt, I think. So I'm gonna pull this banner off the bottom here. I'll go back to the comments. Randall, are you ever going to get a dump trailer? Keep thinking, man, that would be slick for you to have with all the mulch that you do. I'm hoping we can do a lot of mulch. I got a machine coming that's going to hopefully help us out with that. So snow is the best channel. The show is the best channel. Time does fly. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? No dump trailer. All right. It's fair enough. You are one of the hardest working guys that I've ever seen on YouTube. You guys, if you don't watch Elite Landscapes Life Stories, go over and check his channel out. He's really fun to watch. Much better than me. He's awesome at narrating things, and yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, they are. It wouldn't have gotten so bad, but once the price of steel went up, I mean, and then labor, I mean, all of it contributes, but they are really expensive. Still, nothing is coming down like I thought it would. Prices are still hanging on. But dump trailers do really I didn't think that we would use ours as much as we do, but man, it just comes in so handy. We haul a lot of equipment in it. We absolutely need it for cleanups. I mean, I fill that thing. I don't even know how many times in a fall and then in a spring with dethatching yards. So the diligent lawns. It's a good way to put it. No way. That's awesome. Just picked myself up a regular cab 3500 Duramax. That's a sweet truck. What year is it? Is it brand new? Those things are all just dynamite. I like the regular cab trucks too. I don't think I'll be getting rid of mine anytime soon. Be difficult with a couple of kids now, but it's an '07. Ooh, so is that still a cat eye truck or is it um the like the '08 style? Ray wants to know if it's an LBZ. That was probably was that one of the last years of the LBZ? The LBZs, like Duramax's best motor, one of them. Oh, the solid headlight. Okay. That was a transition year for GM, so that's why I asked. LMM. Nice. Yeah, the '04 was a really good that was a good era for General Motors for sure. After Ford quit using the International, the Duramax I think kind of well, Cummins are good motors too, but you guys like your diesel trucks. I'd like to plow with a diesel. I mean, yeah, they kind of stink in the wintertime with being cold, got to keep them plugged in, that type of stuff. But man, I've plowed with a diesel truck before and they move snow. They're very torquey. Not too much stands in the way of those guys. They got gas. Yeah, same here. I mean, definitely less of a headache for sure. A little bit easier. I don't know. I know gasoline motors, so that's why I choose to stick to those. But do have a little diesel machine on the way, so I'll get to learn a little bit about those. Not a truck, but I'm not going to give away what it is because I'm gonna. We didn't get it this week. We were supposed to get it this week, but I was kind of wondering if they'd be a little bit behind. They got to put some stuff on it for me. The dealership. Yeah, fuel usage and power is the diesel difference. Somebody asked me actually the other day. Uh, yeah, it was kind of funny. He asked me how much what my fuel mileage was when I was plowing. So I was like, yeah, it's not good. It was like 7 or 8 miles to the gallon all winter. It was terrible. On my little BX, I had fuel filters gel on me pretty bad this winter in December. Ooh, yeah, December was kind of nasty here. It was really cold start to the winter. I could definitely see that happening. So, yeah, I don't know. You guys use fuel additives or whatever for diesel? I think they make like a anti-gel or something that you can mix in. I'm not a diesel expert by any means, so let me know. Those little BX machines are cute. I like those. Kubota. What do you think about MN banning the sales of? Yeah, I was actually going to make a video about this. In fact, I probably will. It honestly makes me sick. I think it's in 2025 here in the state of Minnesota, um, we will not be able to purchase. Well, companies won't be able to sell gasoline equipment. So we're going to be up a creek without a paddle or going to Wisconsin or something to purchase gas equipment. They put it in the pumps. Oh, okay. In the wintertime. I didn't know that. I've never had issues with my diesel um, torpedo heater gelling in the wintertime, so maybe different, but yeah, that is a big boy truck too, a 30 nice 3500 Duramax. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you enjoy your weekend, Randall. Thank you for stopping in and chatting with us. Enjoy your time with your soulmate there. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, much appreciated, brother. All right. It's going to hurt our dealers. They will go out of business and we will have to go to Wisconsin for service. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's just going to wreck everything. And I just don't think that equipment's going to be there by 2025 yet for us commercial guys. What they don't realize is that, you know, I'm sure a lot of the people that are in government and made this decision, uh, probably most of them don't cut their own lawns. And when they get bills much higher from their lawn care companies, uh, they might have some regrets because the cheapest, well, Toro makes a pretty good, I guess, what the Z Master and the Grandstand that are electric, but those are like $30,000 mowers or better. I want to say they're more than that even. Yeah, 30K. It's crazy though. It is. It's going to be bad news. I don't know what they're thinking. To be honest with you, it's terrible. It's terrible for everyone. Poor people up north that have many, many, many acres to cut. It's not good. Even us around here, a lot of the lawns in my area are at least 2 acres. We cut many yards that are 2 acres. Just gonna have to buy it from Iowa and Wisconsin. A lot of guys down here. Rochester talked about driving down south, one truck trailer to buy horse every year if it really does happen. Yeah, uh, that's probably what I would do. It just doesn't it just doesn't seem right to me. A lot of these dealers are going to lose sales, and it's just going to hurt everybody. We can still get 25 HP and up. It's gonna for blowers and small mowers. Yeah, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. 25 horsepower and up. So they're trying to just eliminate a lot of the smaller machines then. And yeah, and the backpack blowers. Well, cleanups are going to be terrible. Might have to take a trailer down to Iowa or Wisconsin and load up with a dozen backpack blowers or something like that because electric backpack blowers, I mean, electric blowers, period. They're just starting to make electric backpack blowers. They ain't going to cut it for blowing leaves all day. It's just ridiculous. Junk, right? Gotta give my ears a little break. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me. It's kind of weird hearing your echo back and forth. Uh, 30 minutes of runtime or so. Yeah, that's not gonna do it for sure. Them batteries are big too. I just want to know. It takes so much to make these batteries. I just don't understand. There's got to be some kind of agenda. I didn't really want to get into politics, but there's got to be something going on behind the scenes. Will probably be tight emissions crap on mowers now too, like emissions on diesels over 25 HP. Yeah, I wonder what more that they can do. They say that lawnmowers create, I don't remember what they used, but they were comparing something to like a car traveling 300 miles. I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, really, a lawnmower? It just doesn't seem right. Like mowing your lawn would be the equivalent to driving 300 miles in a car or something like that. And they had a certain lot size. I don't remember what it was exactly, but still, it's just dumb. I don't know how they come up with this stuff. They do. Yeah, it's something you never see, really. They should show it. I agree. We'd probably all be like, yeah, this makes absolutely no sense to make one battery. I forget how much they have to mine, but it's just dumb. Absolutely dumb. It's just not there yet. And to be completely honest, I have electric trimmer that I use, and I'm actually a pretty big fan of it. We have the what is it, that KMA or whatever that Steel makes, the 135. If you haven't seen it, I have some videos on my channel about it. And I mean, we go through quite a few batteries in a day. I can rotate them in and out of the truck. Seems to work okay. But for lawnmowers, it's definitely not there yet. We ran that all last year too. So we're going to run it again this year and see how well it holds up. Excuse me. If this stuff worked, we would use it, but battery is 10 years out, in my opinion. Don't force us to buy things they profit from. Yeah, it's just, it's a ways out yet. The whole zero emissions isn't true if you think of all the emissions involved with producing and shipping vehicles from overseas. Yeah, I mean, you hit that one right on the head there. Well, 60-volt whip for 2 years now and love it. Yeah, and for that type of stuff, I think it's fine, you know. I know if I had to say that there was one battery thing that was close in our industry, I would say that it would be the weed whips. Otherwise, yeah, the backpack blowers, even the push mowers, they're not there yet. There might be some manufacturers that are close, but really I just don't think, other than whips, they're there. So I don't think they'll be there, like, yeah, in the next 10 years probably for a backpack blower. 2025 is too soon. California's going to be in trouble. One of the news things that I was watching was talking about the firefighters out in California. You know, what are they using for chainsaws? You know, pretty much the biggest battery operated chainsaw that they use is like a 20-inch bar. So, and then at that, they got to keep replacing those batteries. And man, just there's just some things that just don't make sense. Just not adding up. Right. 100% agree. It does too. I mean, our steel batteries are stupid expensive. They're like $300 a piece. And they run for like 45 minutes. So, like I said, we just keep swapping them in and out, but I only have two. Hopefully I can get a second or a third one this year. We're hoping to buy a second electric whip this year, so gonna have 3 batteries and 2 whips, hopefully. Wonder why we don't spend more money looking into alternative fuels that burn cleaner and more efficient. Seems like that tech would be easier and faster than electric. Yeah, I'm trying to think, there's a lot of things that burn cleaner than gas. I mean, I think like propane engines run real nice. I don't know if they put off less or not. I would assume that they do. Propane would have been a pretty good option. I'm not sure if anybody ever came up with, like they have the little 1-pound cylinders you could screw on. That would actually be kind of nice in my opinion, but I don't know if anybody makes a propane trimmer. That would have been nice. Or like natural gas comes from the ground. I don't know how you could contain something like that. That's not it's not up here. I have no idea how that works, but down here runs those mean green mowers, ego blowers, and whips and claims zero emissions. And how much sunk into his equipment? Yeah, like so many thousands. I mean, you'd have to be charging like 4 or 5 times more because that equipment all costs that much more. It's just a terribly stupid idea. For now, not saying it won't get there someday, but I'm not going to buy any more electric equipment other than our whips that we're using currently. So, yeah, our school buses run propane if it would be safe to run hydrogen. It's super efficient. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be other options. There's got to be. Oh, yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping in and commenting up, though. I really enjoy this. If there's anybody on here that's watching, wants to say hi, go ahead. I won't bite. It's all good. Conversations are good. Stick to gas as long as I can. Yeah, absolutely. We'll probably see enough years of electric stuff anyways in our lifetime, so it doesn't really. Might as well string the gas stuff out as long as you can. I hope they have some good sales on leftover stock. Yeah. Oh man. Oh boy. So how was the winter down south down there? Did you guys how many inches of snow did you guys get this winter? And then are we supposed to have more coming here at the end of the week? I was gonna look. And this next week I saw that there was a chance up here, but it looks like less than an inch. That's good. Recession coming. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I think there's gonna be one coming here too. It's gonna hit sooner or later. It's gotta. It's 3 to 6. Yeah, it looks like about an inch on Thursday and maybe less than an inch on Friday for us here. So not bad at all. Hopefully, I'd be all right with just hanging up the plowing boots this winter. So looking forward to seeing the grass. It's around 60, I think. Yeah, I suppose there is quite a bit of a difference from southern Minnesota to even where I'm at temperature wise. I'm guessing between 10 and 20 degrees probably on average. But sometimes things are worse down there too. So just all depends on how these systems run. They kind of cut down kitty corner through the state and seems like you're either above it or below it. The cities is almost like the dividing line for some reason. Almost every storm, it's either south of the cities or north of the cities. I think that's no. Yeah, I think it's going to be mostly rain here too. I'd be surprised if anything honestly sticks. Maybe just out in the snow. That's probably it. Wow, that's nice. 45 degrees. You guys got any grass showing down there yet? If I was on my phone, I'd take you outside and show you what it looks like here still. But you can see a little bit of lawn, I guess, like around the trees and stuff, but that's about it. Do you guys both, the two of you that are in here talking right now, do you guys both just cut grass in the summer, or what do you all do? Most of town is melted. My neighborhood has a bit of snow left. Okay, nice. You guys will probably be out weeks ahead of us. Cut grass, trim hedges, no hardscaping. Yeah, same with us. Basically the exact same. We don't really touch block or pavers or any of that. And just stick to grass and hedges and then fertilizer. So I was hoping I was going to get out of fertilizer this year. I tried to get some people to take it, but no takers on it. So we'll just keep pushing on with it. We make decent money fertilizing, but I've been doing it for this will be my 6th year. So I've done it for a while and the chemicals are starting to get to me. I'm going to probably have dementia here by the time I'm 40, which is unfortunate. So I'm trying to get out of it, but yeah, it's a lot of extra work. I saw a post on one of the lawn care forums in our state here, and the guy was like wanting to get into it, and he was like, "Well, what do I need to do?" And man, it's like it's quite a bit of work to be honest. And if you don't know anything about it going into it, there's a fair bit of a learning curve, I guess you could say, to it. So it's a little bit tough, a little bit tough, and especially like probably good to think about that like in December and not like right before spring. So it's still doable though. You'll make it in time, Ray. It's a good one. It's a good add-on service. It really is. And like I said, it's profitable. If you have any questions, I don't know if you have Instagram or Facebook, I guess works too. If you have questions, let me know. I can help you out with that. I can help you out with if you want to know what's on the test, that type of stuff too. I mean, I'm not going to tell you exactly what's on there. Probably don't even exactly remember what's on there, but quite a bit of it I'd remember. So, got questions, hit me up. I'm always available to help. So, yeah, it's nice too. Some people are just stubborn and like some of my customers, I can't get them to use me for that. They use True Green and some of the other guys around, some of the other bigger ones around here, just because I can't compete, and that kind of stinks. Sometimes you feel like just chewing them off your list, but I don't know. I'm not that way, I guess. If they want to use somebody else, they can. Let's see here. But I've enjoyed my time doing it. If the chemicals weren't so harsh on you over time, I'd probably just keep doing it. But I'm hoping to get out of it eventually. About 3/4 of uh, maybe not even that. Between half and 3/4 of mine are. I'm not sure. Ray's probably are down in the cities. Them are some nicer yards. He's in a good area down there too. What about down south? Are you guys most of yours irrigated? There you go. Followed you back here. Then we can, if you got questions, you can message me. Perfect. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Tree, that's what I want. Yeah, so I got some pricing for this year, and it's not too bad. I would definitely go to, man, what's down there? Do you guys have Site One, Reiners, maybe? Uh, that where is that? I'm trying to think if there's a Site One down there. Plymouth. Um, who else? Anyways, I'd go to one of those companies and get fertilizer. It's gonna be cheaper than a lot of places, but like if you go to a box store, I mean, people are getting $75 a bag for fertilizer for decent quality stuff. So that's about what we charge to put it down because we get bags for around $20. So that actually isn't too bad of a profit for a job that only takes it only takes me 5 minutes to put down a bag. So it really isn't too bad. Yeah, it was a hot one. Nice. A lot of mine aren't. I can one hand that are my buddies do more irrigated lawns than me. Last we got lucky with rain. Only had to skip drought 1 week in July. Otherwise, everything was pretty decent. Yeah, you guys definitely get more rain than us. We're in like the dry part of the state here. Super sandy. It was not Olson's. No. My machine that I bought was from a dealership that in town here that we have. So that might be a dead giveaway if you wanted to do some research. Hydration before I thought about helping that. Non-irrigated lawns. Yeah, I mean I've considered doing something like that. Mostly clay down here. Yeah, that's nice. That holds water a lot better than sand. Ray, do you use or have you ever tried that like on your own lawn before? Do you know? Is it something that works? Guess I'm not super familiar with it, but I have heard of it. Yeah. Not yet. Yeah, I think my green lawn, I don't know if you've seen him or not, Frank. I think he was using that or has used that in one of his videos, so I was gonna talk to him about that. I don't know how easy of a sell that would be, but I bet you it works. I bet you it works though. They probably wouldn't sell it if it didn't to a point. No lawn care nut. Do a test. Oh, I should watch that. I'm gonna look that up quick while I'm thinking about it and then save it so I can watch that. I'm sure that's where um, Frank saw it too, so I'll check and see. Ah, I'll keep my mouth shut. That's pretty funny. Uh, Yeah, last year was super hot. The last 2 years were super hot. I can't I can't even believe how hot it was. Uh, it was a little bit more humid last year. The year before was just a bunch of dry heat and super nasty windy too. So I hope we don't have another year like that. But by the way things are looking, I don't think it's going to be a hot summer. Oh yeah, yeah. I know. I did so much research. It was so hard um, coming up with that, but just watched a lot of videos and it seemed like that was a little better than a lot of the other options. So we're gonna go that route. We're gonna use it for mulching, use it for snow, and yeah, we'll see how she turns out. Oh, Matt, hey, what's up, man? It's been a while. How are things going? You guys started working yet? 751. I didn't think last year's. Yeah, it was quite a bit different probably up here. Down south probably wasn't bad at all. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Dream. That mulch grind. Nice. I'm looking forward to that the most this year. I think we got a pretty big job. We install 30 some yards at one property. I enjoy doing that. It's a good paying job too. Charge 160 installed for mulch, so we get pretty good money for that. And then I have a mulch plant that I can literally see from my house here. So super nice. They got a huge pile of it over there, and I can just run over there and get good contractor prices on it. And it's dirt cheap, cheaper than dirt, actually. Some dinner. Yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping in here. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support, guys. It's been awesome. Good luck with your season down there. I don't know if I'll do another live stream before we get to cutting, but best of luck to you. Yeah, we'll keep commenting back and forth. You're doing 180 a yard, huh? Dang, maybe I should bump it up a little bit. So do you change your pricing for like colored stuff and then plain stuff, or same across the board? We pretty much are the same across the board because the price difference really isn't too much. Yeah, man. Have a good rest of your night. Probably won't go for too much longer myself. All right. 100 a couple of years ago, kind of before the inflation, was probably pretty standard. Um, but yeah, I think you can get 150 bucks all day long, even where you're at. It's yeah, you could get 150 easy. Definitely not less than 150. I wouldn't charge. Same across the board. Yeah, there. I just don't think there's too much of a price difference. Oh, yeah, that's a good question too for you, Matt. What are you guys at? Say a quarter acre yard or acre yard. What are you charging? For us here, um, 55, 60 bucks is pretty common for a quarter acre. I don't typically have much trouble selling that. That's mow, trim, blow, everything there, but do charge a little extra if people want like hard edging done. If something's like super overgrown, I'll charge extra for that. But yeah, $60 minimum. That's going to be pretty common this year, I think. That's a lot of the guys that I've talked to locally here. That's basically where they're at. I know quite a few of them were at 60 even last year. So $60, mow, trim, blow. At least at least gas isn't $5 a gallon right now, so that's kind of nice. That was kind of brutal. We didn't really change our prices mid-season when we should have. Yeah, yeah. I mean that happens, you know. Yeah, it's a good. You can just keep upping it every year. I don't know if you sent out your contracts this year or not, but if you can work into those 50, $60 minimums, it'll definitely make a big difference for you for sure. So you can do a lot less work, beat your equipment up, or you can do a lot more work and make a lot more money, however you want to look at it. No way. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. What type of a building is that? I gotta ask. $740 for a weekly cut? That must be a big one. True. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, your guys' lots are tiny down there. But yeah, quarter acre lot, definitely be in that $60 range if you can get them there. It's gonna be the best. That's kind of the market right now. That's tough though. Man, $25 really? That would explain it. That's awesome though. Good for you. That's a good account. I mean, if you can get it done in that time, you're gonna make bank. That's awesome. Most of yours are a third of an acre. Ooh. Yeah, if you can get $60 for those, like I said, I don't know if you sent out your contracts or not yet, but if you can, I mean, if you could even save it at $50, you wouldn't be getting wrecked. 25 is brutal though. 30 is pretty brutal too. 5.5 acres with the warehouse space, so maybe 3.5 acres of grass. Yeah, it ain't bad at all. You'll be able to whip that out in less than 5 hours, I'm guessing, depending on upon how much trimming there is, but definitely landed yourself a gold mine there. That's awesome. I think that's pretty fair though. Do you have a couple big decks though, don't you? A 60-inch mower at least. You got a 60, you're golden. It'll rip it out no problem. 72. Largest property I ever cut with my zero turn was 5 acres. 5 acre open lot. 40,000 for the year. So when will you guys start cutting then? Are you looking at um like this month? Will you start cutting or will it be another couple of weeks here yet? I was telling these guys before you got on here, Matt, that it's going to be probably at least a month before we get to cutting. We got a ways to go. We got a lot of snow on the ground still. Talk to me about, well, I kind of touched on it a little bit, but we can talk about fertilizer pricing too. And if you have questions about how to do that, I'm super familiar with the what the market is like right now for that, even down towards the cities, because I used to do quite a bit of work down towards the cities. So if you'd like, Ray, I can definitely help you come up with some numbers for that type of stuff too. So first next week, I want to see everybody win. So it's a tough industry to be in, and it just sucks when you're not making money. So just cut next week. Dang, I'm excited. I'm happy for you. It's probably been a little bit of a winter for you guys too. Yeah. Yuppie. So, oh my goodness. I hope they don't do that again this year. And hopefully you charge extra for after a whole month of not being mowed. Oh, that's good. No snow. That's awesome. Well, you probably had at least a little bit of a break, some time off or something. Maybe you worked on through it. I don't know. I guess it's better to not sit around and not make money. You guys are so lucky. It has been just such a long winter here. I'm ready for some grass mowing. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were plowing like 2, 3 times a week sometimes. It was pretty brutal up here. It's a good time though. I gotta admit, man, the first half of the season I was loving it. My wife not so much, but I had a blast plowing at the beginning of the season. Now it's really getting old, so hopefully we don't get any more. 550 for a year, so I wonder how many applications. I think probably most of them are doing probably a 5 or 6, I would guess. 5 or 6 applications by 550. Yeah, it's good to be out working. Couple months are good though. I was working many jobs this winter. Filming videos, editing videos, doing some welding, doing some tube bending. I was actually trying to work a full-time job and plow snow, and it just wasn't working out. I had to keep calling in, but it's all right. They kind of knew that going into it, so we were all good. Don't use. Yeah, that's the hard thing. Um, you don't know how much fertilizer these companies are putting down. They must be putting down 2 bags at that though, I would guess. 550 for a season at 5 applications, that'd be 110 an application. I don't know. They must be putting down 2 bags. My parents had the full treatment. It's around 13 for the year. You guys probably have more applications than us though. Up here in Minnesota, I'm guessing you guys are 6 or 7 for sure. Do you know how many they do? But divided by 6, I'm guessing it's 6 applications. That'd be 216 per application for 6 applications. And an acre, so what would that be a bag? 216 divided by 4, 54 bucks a bag. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right for a larger yard. they're doing 7 applications, they probably are doing it for too cheap, but that's not bad. True Green's kind of a bugger. I don't mean to talk bad about them, but oh, I've seen them do some dumb things. Yeah. They're out there like as soon as like not even. I mean, there's still snow on the ground and they're out spreading fertilizer. It's pretty crazy. That must be a is that a fairly good sized company or is it a smaller one? I've never heard of them before. I'll look that up. Bigger company. Oh yeah, here they are. Oh yeah, they're pretty good size. Nice. Yeah, see, we were just talking about that too. It's like it seems like you either do one or the other. It seems like it's kind of tough to like really make good money. Like if I were to just quit cutting grass and went full time furt, I could make a lot more money, I should say. I mean, just one machine, and then you'd have to. It's a bit of overhead out front, but it definitely is more profitable than mowing for us, anyways. But yeah, it kind of does seem like there's one or the other that these companies do, or just landscape. I don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should drop it next year or not. I'm still kicking it around. I just don't like to have my foot in too many things and my hands in too many things. I guess whatever you want to say. Just just gets tough. Trying to schedule all that stuff becomes a nightmare, especially with the chemicals. Because like rain can put you out a day. You can't spray when it rains. It's good if it rains. You're putting down granular fertilizer, but spraying is kind of the bugger. And then you got to keep people's pets off. You got to notify them. It's somewhat of a hassle. Don't mean to discourage anyone watching this, but it does get kind of tough. So when you're out there cutting grass for 4 days out of the week, and then you're doing your fertilizer on Friday, that's kind of how we do it. I mean, if you get one day behind, that really throws things off, and we've just had to kick it back a whole entire week before because you just can't get to it, not even on a Saturday. So kind of tough to juggle both. I can completely understand why companies do, either one or the other. So yeah, no kidding, right? Seeing the money from this commercial account I just got makes me want to get away from residential. Yeah, a lot less hassle too. I mean, it's nice when you can get them in, you know, one, when you can go to one job site and work for hours on end. That's super nice. You're not there driving around. And then you're dealing with so many less people, which is nice. It's a good goal. It's a good goal to have. I really like residential though. I like serving people, making people happy. Kind of a people pleaser, so gets me into trouble sometimes. Yeah, a lot less windshield time. That's it right there. Yeah, and we're actually cutting out a lot of our route. I just let it go this year. We were driving too far, and we bought this enclosed trailer now, this 20-footer, so I don't really want to be towing that thing 40 minutes from home here, so we won't be traveling over a half an hour this year probably. So that'll be good. Save on the fuel, and then I'm hoping to have everything in that trailer so that way we're not forgetting things and whatnot. So a lot less trips to the hardware store because we forgot this or forgot that. So yeah, the detail work for sure. I like the appreciation too from people when you do a good job. It's nice. You don't get that with commercial, which is one of the big downsides to me. Like I said, I like making people happy and doing a good job. And I know you do the same thing. I mean, Matt, you do good work, and so yeah, it's fun to make people happy too. Just don't get that gratification that you do with the residentials, like on the commercial. So, but it's kind of nice. Like you get some good high end ones. Like we have a couple good high end residentials, and they pay really nice and great customers. Never have issues. That's not so bad. It just depends. If you're doing $20, $25 yards, those people are likely going to be a little bit tougher to work with. Cheap. Got to find the people that want to spend it. I like the stripes and clean edges. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's easy to get a little bit lazy on them commercial ones sometimes, to be honest, but especially when it's like a big one like what you're talking about. It is kind of easy sometimes to just get lazy about things. Oh yeah, I forgot clippings in the back corner back there. No big deal, whereas you forget them out in front of a customer's yard or residential. I mean, you're going to go back and blow them off, right? So, at least I would. That no one sees, but I'm having double. No one sees it. Oh, that's good too. So it must not be super exposed then. So that's good. That one will be a money maker. Excuse me. Yeah, absolutely. That's huge. Good work will sell jobs. It will, no matter what. I've probably gotten more work that way than any other way. Just doing a good job. People walk by, people stop. I have one job in particular that just looks mint, and so many people come by and talk to me about it. And hey, can you come check out my yard? Good way to sell work. My best customers have been neighbors of customers asking who did it. Yep. Yes, sir. That's how it works. Same here. Ugh, I'm losing my voice. It's nice. I like having a little bit smaller of a chat though. Can answer literally every question. We can talk about things. It's the way I like it. So my mowers are in right now. They're getting serviced, and I thought I was going to have those back by now too. But we're going to be setting the dethatchers up for spring cleanup, so that'll be nice. By a 90-10 yet. So my steel side start, I believe I'm going to sell, and I recently found out that we have an Echo dealer here in town. I found one. So I am deeply considering, once that side start is gone, buying a 9010. You'll likely see it this year, Matt. I've seen too many videos where guys are just kicking butt with those things and they look like they just got so much more raw power. So I'm gonna go with one, I think. Ooh. Yeah, I can see that. I've had my uh, bad share of experiences with apps like that, but it is what it is, you know. A 9010, another 9010 fan, huh? Yeah, I got to get ready for the season. Just dropping by to say hello. Best of luck with the season. Big opportunity for 2023. Keep crushing, my friend. We all your videos in Canada. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for stopping in too. That's awesome. Yeah, best of luck with your season up there too. I'm sure you guys still have plenty of snow on the ground. It's going to be a little while yet, but we're in the same boat. It's going to be a while yet before we can get on those mowers. But it's going to be a good year. I know it is. It's going to be a lot less dry here. We had terrible drought the last couple of years, so it's kind of stunk, to be honest with you. I thought about hanging up my hat many times, and this year I think is going to bring things back to life. So the snow should help. Two stroke rips. Yeah, those things are really smooth. Those echoes. That's one thing I like. They got a really nice power. They do. I've been I've had my one BR 800 in twice now. The thing just will not stop bogging, and that's been really frustrating. So hopefully they get it resolved. Had a Oh man, they did the carburetor. I think they did a whole carb replace on it last year. So only made it a year, and now having troubles again. So we'll see what they come up with. But definitely thinking about switching over to that 9010. We love Canada. Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to come up and go fishing sometime. One of my favorite things to do, hunting and fishing, and it looks pretty fun up there. What time is it here? 8:18. Wow. I got to get on and watch some Supercross tonight. It's going to be a good race, I think. Love watching that stuff. Probably never ever mentioned that before actually. That's my favorite sport. Used to ride quite a bit. Motocross. Tough though. That's probably why it hurt so bad today. That's a brutal sport on the body. Probably go for another. I'll cut her off at 8:30 here. Talk for another few minutes. It's been a good one tonight though. I appreciate all the nice comments, and didn't know where this one was going to go, but turned out turned out pretty good, I think. Let's see, what else did I have? I had some things to say. Oh, no way. That's awesome. 99 YZ250, one of the best bikes ever made. The old YZ250. I had a 99 RM 250. That was a pretty decent bike too. But that's pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. Made it down to that? That would have been really fun. I know he is. That guy's one tough cookie, I guess you could say. Travis Pastrana. Middle of the melt, and we're good to go. Guys, you ever this way show you some good hunting and fishing. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I would love to go uh, up there and do some fishing. Go up to Lake of the Woods every once in a while. How far are you from Lake of the Woods? I should ask that. I don't know if you watch Jay Siemens or whatever, but I love watching his fishing channel. That's awesome. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Uh, on a bike for picture. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I love Travis Pastrana. He's a good guy, I think. The old 199. LLACC2. That'd be a blast. There aren't many 82 strokes left. Well, I guess 85s now, but uh, I think KTM and Yamaha are basically the only manufacturers that still make those. Well, maybe Kawasaki, Husqvarna, but not many made. Yamaha's probably the best. Yamaha and KTM's. 23-foot ice castles. Dude, that'd be awesome. We should. That would be a blast. I enjoy ice fishing a lot. Didn't make it out a ton. The ice was pretty bad around here this year. A lot of people falling through. In fact, we just had one fall through on Green Lake here not that long ago, a week or two ago, maybe. That was bad news. I think they're basically the best two right now. I'm a two-stroke guy too. Just so you know, I'm not. I could never figure out how to. I owned a couple four strokes. Could never figure out how to ride them. But I could rip a. I could rip the good old KTM 85, and then we had a. I had a CR 125 that was really fast too. Not to get too off track here, but oh man, so much fun. My like two favorite things: motocross and fishing and hunting. I mean, that's just well, that's three, but hunting and fishing are kind of their own category. Got to have some hobbies too. But yeah, I would definitely like to go ice fishing. That'd be fun. So I don't know too, Ray, if you know if you've ever seen Live in MN Outdoors Fishing Report or whatever, but that's actually my brother-in-law and my sister's YouTube channel, and they do fishing reports for like Mille Lacs Lake and what else did they do? Leech and Winnibigoshish. So if you're looking for, oh yeah, yeah. So that's actually my sister and brother-in-law, and they live right down the road from me here. So I do a lot of fishing with them. If you're ever interested, sometime you can go back in their videos and see. I fish with them quite a bit too. So it's been fun. You maybe knew that already. I don't know, but that's something I really enjoy doing too. But they got good ice fishing spots too. We did really good up on Winnie this year. That was a blast. Caught a 29-inch walleye. I got to show you a picture if I got one here. I think I do. Where'd it go? Do leech every year. Oh, that's awesome. Daniel's a hoot. Here's a picture of him right here. Let's see. Where's my big one? Oh, what the heck. Doesn't help. You guys probably have as many pictures on your phone as I do too, but oh man. Oh, here you go. Here's a good one. That was my big fish of the year. That was a blast. That was actually in his ice castle too. They got a rental and I got theirs. Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of sad to throw it back. I should have stuffed it and put it on the wall, but wanted to see it grow to 30 inches. That's kind of like a big one, I feel like. I'd like to get a 30 for the wall someday. So you guys probably don't have walleyes out there. What do you guys even fish for, Matt? Do you fish at all? People fish around you? I don't know what there is out there. Got to be some lakes, I would guess. We do a lot of lake properties around here too. I have like half of a day of mowing on a lake, and it's not even not even that big of a lake. This is a lot of nice places though. Them lake properties pay pretty good. Oh boy. No way. Oh, that's awesome, man. Grant with Superior Angling, that's awesome. It's June. That'd be a hoot. Yeah, I love watching his stuff too. I fished on Superior a couple times now. That was a blast. Got to run out in front of Split Rock Lighthouse. Get to see that from the lake. A little bit different. Wow. Those are good to eat, huh? I never had it. Striper. I didn't know that was. Hmm. I didn't know that was that good of an eating fish, but huh, crazy. Old Drew. Probably getting a kick out of this. Oh, I'm not going to stay on here for too much longer. I might have to get on here and do one more of these before the lawn care season starts. We'll see if we can get some more people in. I don't know what nights work best for people, but seems like every once in a while I can have a good run on a Saturday night. But come on, look at this. Come on, man. Come on. It's the steak fish. I'll have to try it sometime. I had some pretty good salmon today. That's what I had for lunch. But yeah, we'll do another one of these. Definitely. We'll try to get on here before the season starts. I'll probably wrap this one up pretty soon. I'm gonna go watch some Supercross for the night, I think. But it was definitely great chatting with all of you guys, and hopefully you guys have a good season. If we don't chat before then, so I think I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for chatting, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night here. Yep. See ya. Take care.